back again. Another video. How you doing? How's everybody's week going? Getting ready for Christmas and all that. Just random questions that half the time you might not even answer anyway. So, shameless plug. Well, shameless self-promotion plug, no sponsor. Yo, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, that movie was amazing. Like, oh my god. Just downright 10 out of 10, done right for Spider-Man fans. On to the video. Last week in Life of Android, I talked about developing your own personality and not having personality traits that are essentially you copying and pasting somebody else's personality traits, likes, hobbies, and desires onto yourself. Because at the end of the day, when you realize that that person or those likes, hobbies, and desires are not your own, and you find out, hey, I really don't like doing this regularly, you're going to end up with the realization of, where's my personality? Because I've been, for so long, accumulating other people's traits that I'm less myself than I am everybody else. This is kind of the flip, the opposite, the other side of that spectrum in the case of don't worry about downloading somebody else's personality traits to you to become more likable. But, here's the but. Don't have your personality, your desires, your likes and hobbies be tied to only having to do them with other people. Because if you tie your things that you like to do, like skating, bowling, playing video games, to doing them with others because, it's just fun to be social, you're going to find yourself putting your own personality, your own life, your own growth on hold because you want to live life with other people. And there's nothing wrong with being a social person. Life is not meant to be lived through alone. There's just a point where you need to understand that, hey, I need to do this for me. I need to do this because I like it. Because if, going back to the Android topic, if you don't do things that you like to do, your likes, hobbies, and desires, because you are hanging around people that don't like doing what you like doing, you're pretty much saying, I'm going to stop being me to be you or to be someone you desire. Don't stop yourself from being you for the sake of somebody else. Don't cut your tie. No. Don't string yourself up into obligations, into, oh, I can only do this with this person, or I can only do this with this person, or I can't do this by myself. Don't tie yourself up in, I can only live and do these things that I want to do with other people, with a specific person. Because you like going to the movies, and all of a sudden, the people that you used to go to the movies with become suddenly busy or randomly decide that they never want to go to the movies again, then you're that one person that's like, but I still like going to the movies. And if you decide that because they don't, you're not going to do it anymore, you're pretty much breaking down your own personality to be like, oh, I'm going to be more of a common person. I'm going to be a people's person that sits there and does with everyone else because, doing things for yourself and by yourself seems lonely. Never fear being alone if it's doing things you want to do versus doing things that other people want to do. Yes, there's always the find a middle ground between doing things that some people want to do and they doing things that you want to do, but never settle for, I can't do the things I want to do because you don't want to do them, or I'd rather do what you want to do. That's tying yourself up. You're stringing yourself up to the obligations of, oh, I can only do this if me and this person go do this. Or I can only do what I want to do if I'm doing it with them because I know they also like doing it. If somebody also likes doing what you like to do, that's cool, but you shouldn't put that activity and that, self-developing desire on hold just because, hey, I'd rather do it with them than do it by myself. And people can argue this up and down. They'll be like, well, at the same time, if you care for people and it matters to you that y'all do this together, do it together. And in that case, I completely agree. Don't just be like, oh, screw you, I was told that I should do me regardless of whether or not we want to do it together. But realize that there's a point of you should still be worrying about doing you, even if something happens along the lines of they lose interest in it or they are just too busy to set aside time, because that's still something that you may have wanted to do before them, that you just found somebody that is fun to do it with. So, in conclusion, it's kind of a short video because it's kind of just like a piggyback off the Android one, to be honest. But don't sit there tied up with obligations to other people and leave yourself in a web of, I can't do these things because other people would like to do these things with me. Yes, that's fine. But when it's holding you up, when you literally are sitting home alone, contemplating what you want to do with yourself because you can't just do what you want to do by yourself for feeling that you need to do with other people, that's when you've tied yourself up. That's when you've constrained yourself to a standard of this can only be done with other people. So, that being said, I love you all. Stay safe. I will talk to you next time I post a video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment and do all the jazz. I don't really have a set in stone outro, but stuff. Do the things. Hit the bell. If you want to see this regularly, if you want to hear this advice regularly, you know what to do. If you're on YouTube, I would assume you know what to do. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. See ya.